After watching a handful of films from India, I thought to myself, why not watch one of the new films coming out in cinemas? The film I picked to see was a film called Varisu, and I went to the first showing of the day, so it was a packed cinema, there was whistling, there was clapping, and plenty of cheering, especially for the film's star VJ. And from that point of view, it was a fun experience, but when it comes to the film, that was a struggle. Varisu, which translates simply as air in English language, is a Tamil language action drama film which does have quite a straightforward story. As we have a father who is suffering from stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and he's looking to see between his two sons who should take over as the CEO once he does pass away. However, he does have a third son who comes back into the picture, and he's played by VJ. And for those unaware of VJ, he's one of the biggest stars in Indian cinema and also one of the highest paid actors in India as well. And even from myself, who is someone still very new to Indian cinema, I could tell that this guy's got that star quality, and his charisma really did help me get through that 2 hour and 45 minute runtime. And just on that runtime, I don't think this film necessarily needed to be as long as it was. When the interval came about, it came as more of a relief than it did an intrusion. The overall message of the film, that we should embrace our life and we only get one family, is a good message overall, but how we get there was really sloppily done. And when it comes to the resolution of the film, I'm not feeling the impact I want to feel, which I think if it was done in a better way, I would have actually emotionally connected to the film, but I never did that at any point. Having said that, there is still entertainment to be found in this film, in the shape of the action scenes, which were over the top and goofy but enjoyable to see, and also the dance numbers. I thought they were well done and had a good beat to them as well. And there was one scene in the second half of the film in a boardroom which was very funny. There were some references which went over my head, but I could still enjoy that back and forth in that scene. The film also touches on some interesting subject matter regarding VJ's mother and the role of women in the family, but it never really expands to an extent where it becomes a core theme of the film or anything which is overly memorable. So when I look back on the film, it does feel quite fragmented with all different things it's trying to pull into the story. Even though I'm aware that it's a common style of Indian cinema, the overuse of slow-mo and the zoom in and the epic music was a bit tiring after a while, I have to admit that. And certain parts, especially in the first half of the film, did sort of move away a bit from being cinematic and instead more like a TV drama. So in terms of Varisu, I think there is some fun to be had here, especially if you're a fan of VJ, because they do provide quite a lot of fan service in regards to him. However, as the film proceeds, it does become quite a tedious slog, and by the end of it, I feel like it's missed the mark. That, of course, is just my opinion, so it'll be interesting to see what you think of the film, especially those who are well up in their Indian cinema. I do plan to watch more Indian films in the future, and I've already got some great recommendations in previous videos, but feel free to add some more down in the comments below. And if you want to watch our spoiler recap / review of 3 Idiots, that's on screen right now.